It's early morning. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Vintage Story. A little bit of a rain outside, it sounds like. And there's been a lot of storms coming through this spring, and I keep getting struck by lightning. I've got, I don't know if I took direct hits, but it took away maybe a quarter or a third of my health a couple times. And I've had a couple close calls where it struck close enough that I saw sparks fly, but it didn't actually hurt me. So today, we're going to make some lightning rods. I don't know if they take one or two ingots. We'll have to figure that out. But I'm going to go ahead and heat up a couple of ingots. Do I have those on me? There they are. Oops. Alright, let's put you on there. Well, I guess we'll heat up all three. I don't know if I'll need three. If I can make it with one bar, then I can make two. If not, we'll see what happens. And then I've got the coal, charcoal. And put some of that on there. And then I'm going to need that. And we're going to need to light it up. And then if we have time, the other plan is to redo the roof of the smithy. I want to take off the parapet or whatever you want to call it that I built there. And we're going to put a shingle roof on it. Get rid of the thatch. You can see I've kind of been cleaning this out. We've got just the trunk left here for the ore stuff. I've moved all the stone over to the main house. With the exception of the chalk. I got a little bit of clay stone there. I'm going to make a windmill at some point. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in this building. I thought about maybe getting rid of the fireplace and turning this into like the granary. For grinding. We'll see. That's future plans. The flax harvest is just about ready. Let's go take a look. It is calm, so we shouldn't have any baddies wandering around. Been doing a lot of work here on the stone pathways. I don't remember how much of that I've shown. But I've got stone path now around each side of the garden. And I think the rye is ready. Yeah, the rye is done. Just kind of waiting on the flax, and there's some of it that's mature, so it's getting there. Sometime in the next couple days, we'll do a big flax harvest. Yeah, we got some that's definitely ready to go. Then we got a smattering of other stuff in various stages of growth. The cabbage has 12 growth stages. Crazy. Got some onions. This I don't understand. Growth stunted due to cold. Maybe it was too cold at the very beginning. Is that what that means? It's definitely not cold now. So I guess maybe I planted them when it was too cold or something. I've got some more stuff in the fire going. I got some more bowls, some cookie pots, health hammer mold, stuff like that. Getting cooked. But anyway, let's check on our... Here we go. We got some ingots ready. So if I put you on there... And it said Smithy. There it is. Lightning rod. Alright, so we need to do this. And it looks like we can make it with one. So that's good. Go over there. Actually rotate you around. Then does that... Oh, it must be angled. Okay. Now I do have Napster on here, so I could just automatically do this. Which I do sometimes to save my wrist. You just work that down, and then I've got Napster on, so I'm just going to do autocomplete. Oh, it actually rotates it. Interesting. Okay, fun. So yeah, definitely just one ingot. You actually waste quite a bit of metal. I don't know if you can cast these or not. Didn't look into that. Didn't realize it was off the metal. It was just pounding on nothing. Alright, there's our lightning rod. Throw you in there. So if I look up lightning rod. Yeah, it's only by smithing. Weird. Alright, Mr. Lightning Rod. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do autoclave. I'll just let it do its thing this direction. So you can set various speeds on Napster for napping, clay forming, and smithing. Got this on just normal speed. I did crank it up for the... I made a bunch more clay tiles. I did crank up the speed. Just had it crank out tiles pretty quick. Like it quenched twice. That was kind of weird. Alright, I guess we'll put you there. You there. Do I need... What else do I need? I guess I could go ahead and make a... Hellhammer. Although that takes 2, I think. I've got a paint scraper. Really interesting. I could go ahead and make another... Because I don't have a shovel. Let's just make a copper shovel. Let's do that. I do a lot of digging. We've got tons of copper. This is my last ingot, but I've got a bunch of copper to melt up and pour into ingots. I made a copper axe, so we'll make a copper shovel too. There we go. Alright, throw you on there, you on there. Pick all you guys up. And then does the lightning rod, I assume it just sits on something. So, let's go figure out where we're going to have this sit. We've got over 2 stacks of copper just waiting to be turned into bronze if I can ever find stuff to make bronze. So far all I've found really is lead and copper. So we're going to get that all knocked down. Let me go grab the shingles. You see the oak trees are growing up nicely. I do need to make some food here eventually. Shingles. Look at that. I'm all organized and stuff. So I'll grab those and those. It's going to be a pretty straight roof, so we don't need any of those. I'll grab a couple more stacks. 3 stacks of shingles. Then let's get some cobblestone just in case I need that. I think that will do it. Somebody had mentioned Chert Ashlar. I'm not sure what they were talking about the stairs. Did I use some of that on these stairs? I thought I used sandstone everywhere for the stairs. I'm not sure what they were talking about with the stairs. Unless they meant taking these out. Maybe that's what they meant. It wouldn't be enough to fill in that gap there. We'll find more ruins eventually. So plans this year, while we're doing stuff, I want to get the flax in, and I'm hoping that gives me enough material to make the cargo sailboat. Then the plan is to do a bunch of exploring. But with the cargo sailboat, I want to go back to that island where we found the ore. This draws in really slow. I want to go back to this island. We found the sphalerite. If I remember right, was zinc. So that's the plan. Meanwhile, let's go get this knocked down. Made a copper axe, but I've also just been using the flint axes a lot. Yeah, I forgot I had this candle up here. A couple more candles for lanterns. And then, like I said, with the cargo boat, I want to do some exploring. We might even relocate. Like, we might have another base location somewhere in a warmer climate. Not client. Because this is a pretty cold climate. It gets pretty brutal in the winter. And the winter is pretty long. Okay, so we definitely need this row off. Oh, I need some pine logs, don't I? 4 more pine logs. Finish out that roof line. We got some of those over in the house, so that's not a big deal. Alright, let's pick all this stuff up. I don't know what the despawn time is. I know it will eventually despawn. Okay, and then what did I do down on this side? Did I have the log come out to the end? Can't tell for sure. No, I've got cobblestone. I think I'll actually change that so the log is sitting on the cobblestone, sort of. So I need 5 of those. And then we gotta chop all this thatch off. And I'm hoping it stays calm. The rift activity right now is calm. So. I guess I might need some of the stranger shingles over here. Alright, that's not going to be terribly exciting. Let's get the log. We'll get some of the shingle stuff started. I don't want to just spend the whole video chopping blocks off here. So let's go find logs. Drop some stuff off as well. And it looks like it's going to rain again. The clouds are looking like all day rain. We'll keep the lightning away. Probably as soon as I put the lightning rods up, there'll be no more lightning. Let's see. I think I'm just going to dump a lot of this in here and we'll figure it out later. Go back to shingles. Grab those. And then logs. I thought I had pine. I've got maple. Yeah, we'll have to go chop down a pine tree. And I don't think I've shown this on the video yet. This is my trap for temporal storms. You look up the dude's name. It was like Big Ice something. Had a video on a nice simple trap design. So it's just a fire. And then you open the trapdoors when the temporal storm comes along, and they fall down in there, and then you can hide down in there and loot them, and then you can stand up here and attract them. And it's a pretty basic trap design. So we'll be riding out a temporal storm at some point. I did one. I had that built over on the other side of the house as a test, and I rode one out, and it went well. So I'm gonna just eat some berries because we need our fruit up. And then I had planted some pine trees over here for just this purpose in case we needed some. And I'm going to run out of axe, aren't I? Of course. There's always just so much to do in this game. You go get the shears and grab a spare axe and we'll get a pine log and then we can finish the roof and then we can get the clay shingles on. It's never a dull moment. Mr. Axe. See, I've got a couple copper axes there ready to go. Once I use the flint ones up. And then what else was I going to grab? The shears. So I'll put you up there. And we'll grab the shears. So the shears just make it faster. And we'll throw ladders down. Oops. It makes it faster to cut the leaves, and if you cut the leaves off, you not only get sticks and possibly seeds from it, it makes it quicker to chop the tree down. Do a little bit of that. It's a nice thunderstorm, so it's the perfect time to climb up in a tree. Oops. And it fell down. Excellent. Alright, let's chop you down. Hopefully that'll get the stick out of its little physics nightmare there. Perfect. Alright, I think that's enough to do what we want to do, and we're actually full up already. Really. Filled up on... Oh, I saw that jar in my... Yeah, could have dropped some more stuff off. I'm going to need room in my inventory to make shingles and stuff. So we got to go back over, drop things off. I put a couple snares down. I haven't had good luck with the snares lately. I don't know why. Like over there, I had this trap line for a long time, and there would be animals around it every time, but nothing was feeling like getting trapped. All right, let's dump you in there. I can plant you later. Just wanted to hit control because I've been playing other games where control is move things over. You got some birch sap in there. I'll just throw you in there for now. Shift click though. Okay, that gives me some room. Stone path, you can see, does make you run a lot faster, which is cool. And there, I need to get some more smoked meat going eventually. Okay, pine log. There we go. I want one down here on this end, like that. Perfect. We'll move you up, and we'll move you down. Move you up. And then we can start getting the first little bit of our shingle roof here. Oh, shoot. Somebody probably already spotted that problem, didn't they? So I'm going to have to redesign this whole roof because I did it wrong. I want to have an overhang. I didn't do that the first time. I built it incorrectly. So we want a block there and a block there. And then this pine log's going to have to come up one. So the whole roof has to come off. I built it wrong. We'll get to that. Okay, then the pine log can be on top of there. And I forgot to put one there. There we go. But I want to put the lightning rod on this end, so let's get this end done. I was going to have something going up off the end here. Mount the lightning rod on that. So when I built the roof this way, I didn't overhang properly the first time I built this roof. So we're going to just redo the whole thing. This was just a quick shelter. Never was super happy with the design. It served its purpose though. Alright, and then the tricky part is, can we get the log on there to face the right way? Nope, we have to do some shenanigans. So I'm going to use packed dirt, and we'll have the log come off of that. Like that. That'll get us going. And of course I need to chop all this out and then go pick it up. And this axe is going to break any second. Like that. And the axe just auto replaces. I've noticed on the stone pickaxe, since it's from a mod, it's just a variant. It'll switch to your main pickaxe when your stone pickaxe or your bone pickaxe breaks. So we got to be ready for that. That's just the dry stone, isn't it? I was hoping that might be the ashlar. I made that fireplace out of dry stone. And the other thought I had was leave that fireplace there and then like have an oven in the granary and then that could be like a bakery. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet what we're going to do with this building other than I know the main part is going to be a smithy. We could eventually get some Helvhammer going with the windmill. So I want a windmill on this building, but I want to build a boat, a proper sailboat first. Then we'll see how much linen for sails we have left over for the windmill sails. Now I said I didn't want to make this whole episode me chopping stuff, but here we are, chopping stuff. But I don't want to do all of this like off camera, right? All this work on things. I do that a lot, but I don't want all that to be behind the scenes. Sometimes we'll just be doing building episodes. Okay, let's hop down here. Now, what am I going to do with all this thatch roof? No idea. I might just throw it in a chest. And we could take it with us to build a temporary shelter when we go mine or something like that. So, smithy, tannery, maybe the bakery wouldn't be the best idea over here. I'm not sure. We'll see. I do still have the cellar here. And this is where I plan to do our butchering, because I've got the pit. And I've got everything already there to go, and it's a cellar, so it'll keep. So that's that plan. And I need to eat. Let's get that taken care of. Go. Now we're out of food. Alright, let's get back up on the roof. Get up here. Yeah, we need to bring that log across. So let's grab a stack. Can I reach? I can. And I think as long as you're hitting the face, it's going to go that direction. I'm still, even after a couple hundred hours in this game, I'm still figuring some of this stuff out. Yeah, there we go. And then we had our little ridge piece here. And then this, of course, will come down like that. That's the plan. So over here, I want to have a lightning rod. So what I might do is put a stone here. Have the lightning rod on that. That's fairly tall. And then I may end up putting one over on the house. I haven't decided yet. But let's put one here and we'll just see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a lightning rod. Alright, cool. I might do 2 blocks. And then I can chisel those into like a thin column or something if I wanted to. Let's get another chert block on there. Yeah, let's go 2. Then I can chisel. Like that. Always a little tricky getting this part of the roof on. And then we'll have the ridge cap here, and I think that was like that. Yeah, there we go. We're going to need, oops, a few of those. So let's do that. Yeah, we're going to need more than that. We need, what, 1, 2, 3, we need 4 more. That makes 2, so let's double that up. There we go. I just need to fill all the rest of this in. We'll have our new looking smithy. Now with not flammable roof. And I did pick up the lantern. Okay, good. Just happened to think about that. Alright, time to make more shingles. And I see I've got a pine log down there as well. Drop down here. Take any damage. Still calm outside, which is excellent. Let's run around the outside here and make sure we got all the stuff. And we got less than a day. Yeah, sweet. So we're going to have a bunch of like cranberries and stuff coming in, I think. Yeah, they'll ripen in days. So here in the next week, we're going to have a ton of fruit come in. And I know there's like dried fruit and stuff. I think with some of the mods I've got, that might even be base game. I'm not sure, but I want to get a good way to preserve the fruit. Because we need lots of fruit over the winter. Something we didn't have this last time through. I think I'll leave this opening here till the last. And the day draws to a close. Mission accomplished, though. We got a lightning rod up. Like I said, I'm thinking about maybe making a block out the end of that and having a lightning rod there, or might have it in the middle. It might make more sense. Have it in the middle, and I'll probably do the same thing. Put a couple blocks, then I can chisel those to make it look nicer. But anywho, we're going to do shingles. I'm trying to remember how these are made. No? Oh, you can make this. Interesting. It's a tip. I don't remember how to make just the regular old shingle. Oh, it's just 3 across. Really? Okay. Let's do that. So if I do, is it shift click? No. Shift right click? No. There's a way to split stacks. I don't remember what it is. Is it control? Control click. There we go. Alright, so that gets me a bunch of 32s, and then I can put 32, 32, 32. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. And we got some lightning on the way. Beautiful. But it is getting dark. I'm going to continue working on the roof, but I'm going to end the video here. And I will catch you all in the next adventure. Thanks as always for watching, and take care.